Welcome to Soulful Soups and Spirits Lounge, downtown Spokane. Soulful Soups, we offer 5 to 6 soups every day, fresh from our soup well. Hi Jules.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. You can select from our fresh breads, salads, and soups from our menu. Every month we feature a new artist at Soulful Soups. Varying medias from painting to photographs. We also have a jukebox playing your favorite selection of music during the daytime or in the evenings. We also have a dartboard if you enjoy darts, televisions for sports and entertainment. And in the evenings, we convert our lovely space into a lounge for you to enjoy. Cocktails made in the evening. One of Jules' fine creations of a Greek martini. Or a glass of wine. Come into Soulful Soups and enjoy. This is Jules. We're going to be making a sapphire Greek martini. Is that what we're making? Yeah. Where does this cocktail come from?
The Iron Horse in Missoula, Montana.
Yeah?
How spicy would you like it today?
Very spicy, please. What have you added to it so far?
We're just going to use a base Bloody Mary mix with black pepper. We are also going to add red pepper flakes. A little bit of Worcestershire. And I know you like it beefy, so you can use any base hot sauce. I like to stick something different than Tabasco. And then the key ingredients, tomato and clamato. And also a little bit of peppercini vinegar. And then we're going to shake this up. Before we do that, we use lemon today. We're going to add a little bit of lemon zest to the rim. To brighten it. The great thing is those pepper flakes like to float around to get big chunks of spice. We're going to add a little bit of cucumber and an olive and a peppercini to garnish.
Yum.
Just like that.
That looks delicious. Spicy Greek martini. Yum.
These kind of cocktails are great baby steps into loving gin.
Yeah.
Just because once you know like what you like about it,
Yeah.
you start hinting, you start pulling out like the juniper or the orange zest, or there's a ton of different flavors in gin. But when you find what you love and then you revisit gin by itself, then you'll be able to train your brain into picking out those flavors, and then you'll fall in love with gin. Yeah. And this is a really bold, wet version of gin. The regular Bombay Dry is much drier on your tongue. This one here tends to hit all of the zones in your tongue when you're tasting, so it really stimulates your brain.
How about is that the dry fly gin right there? I can't remember.
This is the dry fly.
How's that comparative?
Obviously, that's personal preference. I think this is a great gin. It's also on the drier side, in my opinion. Great also in a martini. I'm not exactly sure how many spices or herbs this distiller has put into this gin, but we're supporting somebody local, and being that it's the very first distillery in Spokane, I think it's fantastic that we're able to do that and support somebody local.
I heard that they, like with the vodka, they did an old school recipe of the vodka.
I would believe it.
So I wonder if they did the same thing, but I haven't really read up on it.
I believe the vodka is the base for the gin. Their vodka.
Yeah, all gins start out as vodka. So
well, what did you come before me?
basically, all gin is a vodka, and then they add all, the distiller adds his recipe to the vodka to turn it into a gin. For example.
So was somebody lazy in the turn of the century, so they just thought they didn't even go to gin, they just made a vodka?
Yeah, and then, today, our market is asking for really unique flavors, so this is a bubblegum vodka.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one.
Which is kind of, fun and unique.
They even have Mountain Dew flavored vodkas.
Yep, Mountain Dew flavored vodka, cotton candy. This is another really fun one. Cotton candy vodka.
Cotton candy. I was a bartender for a little while out at 9 Mile Falls, and we had. It was mainly the Well whiskey and vodka and Budweiser cans. That was about it. But I finally talked the owner into having the whipped cream, imitation whipped cream flavored vodka.
Yeah. And within that line, they're coming up a whole new flavoring of whipped cream. So there's orange whipped cream, punch whipped cream, apple whipped cream, caramel whipped cream, chocolate whipped cream. So they're really, within that flavor, they're expanding that.
I didn't realize that bubblegum was a flavor, an option.
Yeah. We make a shot here called Bazooka Joe. It's this, a splash of grenadine and Sprite or Sierra Mist, and you shake it really hard, and it tastes just like bubblegum. Or Bazooka Joe specifically.
There's got to be tons of new drinks being formed right now.
Yeah.
It's limitless with all the flavored
bartenders are
vodkas.
having a great time.
Yeah.
Across the world.
Especially if because I didn't, nobody would ever want anything different, so I never had to learn.
Yeah.
Occasionally some younger girls would come in, but they'd only want like fuzzy navels or something, and I would try something else and necessarily do it.
It's new to, I should say, the United States. It got introduced in 1933. Before that, gin was the predominant liquor in any bar, especially on the east side. So a lot of cocktails were gin-based. We kind of lost that with the vodka buzz, especially with all the flavored vodkas on the market. So it's kind of nice because a lot of mixologists across the nation are revisiting their roots, or the roots of bartending, which a lot of cocktails in bigger cities are going back to gin. And so the great thing about gin in a tomato-based cocktail that's spicy is that most gins have 30 different herbs or flavors in them. So there's a lot of depth to them, a lot more than most vodkas on the market.
We say that again, most gins have 23 different spices?
Over 30.
Over 30?
Over 30 different herbs and spices.
Yep. Okay, now back up. I gotta take that thing down.